Sideways is an Alexander Payne 2004 film, and it is one of the most honored films of 2004. There are Sideways, $1 Million Baby, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and The Aviator. Those were the four most honored and acclaimed films of that year. Personally, my favorite film of 2004 was $1 Million Baby. But, if anyone says, oh, no, Sideways, always. Sideways is the best. Sideways is one of the best films of the decade. I'll be okay if somebody makes that claim. It's a bit of bold of a claim, calling it one of the best of the entire decade, just because, there's other years, other films. But, whatever. The movie is about two best friends, who are Paul Giamatti and Thomas Hayden Church. They're from the sunny areas of California, and Hayden Church is getting married, and Giamatti is wallowing over a divorce, and the fact that there's a chance of his newest book not getting published. They end up hitting the road for wine country. Kind of like a bit of a bachelor party sort of thing for Hayden Church. It all seems okay. It all seems fine. When they cruise through all the wine areas, we end up getting to learn that the wine is kind of a bit of a metaphor, like kind of like an analogy for Paul Giamatti and Thomas Hayden Church, right? I'm not a wine drinker, but whatever. The older that particular drink is, the better it's going to end up tasting, and that's kind of how it is with Paul Giamatti and Thomas Hayden Church. They're getting up there in age, but are they actually getting better? I mean, like Thomas Hayden Church is he's more optimistic, so he's kind of being a more fun, more enjoyable. He wants the best out of life, but Paul Giamatti, who is having more of the midlife crisis, is he isn't. He's not what these wines are like. To him, despite him knowing all about these kinds of wines, he's the least like it. Because if anything, he's getting older, but he's actually kind of getting more and more, I guess you could say, immature with all the wallowing and self-pity and all that kind of stuff. But while they're on the winery runs, they end up meeting these two very attractive women. Virginia Madsen, who used to be an acquaintance of Paul Giamatti, like way back when, like they knew each other's names and faces, but that was really about it. And they also meet Sandra Oh, and they spend just a few days in the wine area. And it's almost anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Whether it's more details about the wedding, more details about Giamatti's ex, more things about his book, more things about really everything. All these truths end up getting revealed. And Thomas Hayden Church, he tries to do really all he can to really show Paul Giamatti a good time. Because even though, he's the one that's getting married, he's the one that kind of needs that one last hurrah. He's the one that ultimately wants to kind of save his best friend or get him out of it. So, when the movie is happening, like any sort of, like almost any Alexander Payne film, this has a really good look to it. Wine country, the scenery, it's just beautiful. It's such beautiful scenery. And the characters are so fleshed out, so layered, and frankly, because of that, and because of the talents of the people that play them and the writers, we fall in love immediately with everyone. Yes, Paul Giamatti, he is wallowing in all this pity, but we still really grow to like him. We, like Thomas Hayden Church, really want him to grow more as an individual, be a much better, more secure person than he already is. And Virginia Madsen and Sandra Oh, great women, terrific women. I love them. While the movie's happening, there's this is just one of those films where there's just so much love and honor and passion and dignity that went into the writing, the acting, and the directing. And that's ultimately what a movie is. It's those three things. And what Alexander Payne is able to do is take those aspects, amplify them, and do it in such a calm, cool, really relatable, and very enjoyable way too. We feel so much. All the feeling that this movie has is just through the roof. I absolutely adore this film. It may not be my number one favorite of 2004, but it's a contender for it. It may not be my number one favorite Alexander Payne film, but it's a contender for it. I'll give Sideways from 2004 4 stars out of 4. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you again next time.